Hi Scorpio, welcome back or welcome if you're new. Thank you so much for being here, guys. You are amazing. So let's see what's happening with you guys from Scorpio. So let's tune into your energy. Scorpio. I now connect with Scorpio's egregore. Thank you, my guides. Thank you, universe. Thank you, every single light being that is around me and with me. Thank you, Archangel Metatron. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Thank you. Alright, so let's see what's happening with you guys from Scorpio. Also, guys, if you're interested in booking any sessions with me, please check out the links down below. Alright, Scorpio. So we have here 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Alright, guys, so, and the Death card. So what I'm getting here with these cards, a lot of you guys are leaving a situation in your life. A lot of you guys are in a partnership or are leaving a partnership where it wasn't very successful, right? So when it comes to that, this could be a love partnership or this could be a business partnership as well, because we have here the 3 of Pentacles. So Pentacles is connected to the earthly plane and the earthly realm. And the Knight of Wands here is somebody that is not fully mature. So you guys may be dealing with someone who is not mature, and you guys were having to feed this person. You guys were having to throw breadcrumbs to them. That's what I'm getting here. And it was a very out of balanced situation. And this situation has to die, right? All right, let me see. What is this situation for Scorpio? Scorpio. Let's see. What is the situation with Scorpio? Scorpio, and Scorpio. Temperance. 10 of Swords. So they're telling me here that you guys have been really patient in regards to this situation. But it's interesting because what I'm getting here, it's not that you've been patient. You have been carrying this situation, because we have here the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. It's like you guys were almost addicted to the situation. It was a situation that was not serving you. It was a situation that was not in alignment with who you really are. And you were feeling drained psychologically and physically as well. The situation left or is leaving you. So what I'm getting here, there's 2 groups of people. So the number 1 is a situation from the past, and number 2 is a situation from the future. Cool. What they're telling me here with the Temperance card as well is balance your inner self, right? Spend some time rebalancing yourself and analyzing yourself and asking yourself, why do I keep attracting these type of situations? And that's the thing, guys. It's a paradox, because you are attracting these kind of situations, but you are attracted to these kind of people and situation. So let me give you guys an example. Your body, our bodies, goes towards what it's used to. So if your body is addicted to the feeling of fear, of uncertainty, of out of balance situations, of narcissistic people. So if your body's used to that, so if you felt that a lot throughout your whole life, your body is used to these chemicals, right? So you will subconsciously look for people and situations that will give you these chemicals inside yourself. But what they're telling me here, that's where the Justice card comes in, because the Justice card is connected to karma. And when I talk about karma here, guys, karma is not something negative. Karma is something that you do. Karma just is, right? So karma is your actions. So they are the actions that you are taking unconsciously or consciously. So for every cause, there is an effect. So if you are doing something and you're expecting a total different result, you have to analyze, what are you doing? So if you want to lose weight, but you're constantly eating junk food, you're constantly not exercising, you're constantly not eating healthy, this is your karma. It's to not get a healthy body, because it's just an effect to the cause. The cause is you not eating healthy. Now, what you guys have to analyze here is, why do I keep fluctuating between these situations in my life, between people that are narcissistic or people that are not who I want them to be? And you guys have to ask that maybe you have to change your vision a little bit. Maybe you have to be more mindful about yourself and be like, okay, I have these triggers. I grew up in a narcissistic home, or I grew up in a home where I only saw a marriage that was unstable. So my body only knows that to be true, but it's not, because there are so many possibilities in the world. So you have to start digging around that. And that's where the work comes in, because it's about you being present in your body, you being present with your feelings, you being present with your emotions, Scorpio. All right, tell me what else. Wow, we have here, that's the Eight of Cups. And the Eight of Cups talks about you guys walking away from a situation that does not serve you emotionally, right? So what you guys can do is really dive into the self-development realms and start reading maybe a self-help book around that, around psychology. They're telling me here as well. Let me quickly see. Scorpio. Tell me more about the situation of Scorpio, because there is this mental stress with you guys, and it's like you guys are constantly going towards situations that give you this stress. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because you think, this is very interesting, because, and this is where mindfulness comes in very handy. It's about noticing the patterns that you keep being attracted to, right? The patterns that your body keeps taking you to. And then from that, you're going to be able to repattern. So if you're wanting to meet new people, start noticing the people that you have in your life right now, and notice how your body reacts to them. And start analyzing, am I reacting because these people, they're triggering me, because I am seeing the world from a perspective of that little kid maybe that went through something, some suffering? Am I still believing that is my world, and I am constantly going for that? If that makes sense. All right, Scorpio. What's going on with Scorpio? Wow, Ace of Swords. So I was literally going to say it's about repatterning your neurons. And this is pretty cool, because you're changing your thoughts, right? So what I'm getting here for you guys, this is what it's all about. It's about leaving the situation, but not jumping into the next one. So if it's a relationship, what I'm getting here is do not jump into the next relationship. If it's a relationship that you're feeling drained, that you're being cheated on, or maybe that you're cheating because you don't want to be in it, or you're not being your full authentic self in this situation, leave the situation, but work on yourself, work on your beliefs, work on your belief systems, and start noticing patterns within you, patterns that your mind gets attracted to, guys that your mind gets attracted to. And why quote unquote, why do I constantly attract narcissistic people? Why do I constantly attract not emotionally available people, right? And then see why you're wanting to be in these situations, because it's not that you're attracting these situations. It's more about you wanting to be in these situations, you wanting to be in the situation that gives you that dopamine hit, or the situation that gives you the cortisol that is giving your body all of those feelings and emotions. So asking yourself, why is my mind attracted to this? What happened in my childhood that gets me attracted to this? Was it an unstable home, unstable family? And because of that, your mind is used to this? Or maybe it was a trauma at school as well. That's what they're telling me. For some, 7 of Wands. So Scorpio, it's almost as if it's a situation you against the world, right? But that's the thing that I'm getting here. Knight of Pentacles. Is it really you against the world, or is it you against yourself? That's what you guys have to ask yourself. Because if you're believing that there is a horrible world, if you're believing that there is people constantly against you, then you need to start asking, what are my beliefs? What am I believing? Because your beliefs is what is gonna shape your reality, and your beliefs is what is gonna give you the opportunities for your life. 5 of Wands. So a lot of mental resistance, right, that needs to be worked on. 7 of Cups here. Confusion. Being confused emotionally, right? So that's why it's all about grounding yourself. What is grounding yourself? Grounding yourself in your body, understanding your body, understanding how your emotions are working, understanding how your thoughts are working as well, understanding how all of this beautiful mechanism that we have in our body works, and analyze if it's working in your favor and it's not, or if it's not working in your favor. And then from that, you can start working on things differently. Maybe going to a therapist, or working with affirmations at night, sleeping with affirmations, or doing some inner child work, or doing some yoga, doing some meditation, and start observing your thoughts. Because when you meditate and you're watching your thoughts, after a while, you will start noticing a pattern with your thoughts. And you're like, ooh, I constantly have this pattern. And then when you observe this pattern, you're able to change, because you're like, whoa, no, I am not this thought. I don't want to think this thought. So I can change my thought and I can think a different thought. And because of that, you make your brain to create new neuron pathways. You start seeing new possibilities. And this is vibrating the energy of abundance, right? All right, Scorpio. What else for Scorpio? Scorpio. All right, so we have here coming back to yourself. Friendship. And intensity. And stress. So I see a lot of you guys wanting to live with intensity, wanting to have healthy friendships and relationships. But it's interesting that I said meditate and listen to the voices in your head, because look at this card. So maybe pay attention to your paranoias. Maybe when you go on a date, you start having all these thoughts and you start overthinking. Or maybe you have an interaction with somebody or a friend, and then you leave, and then you start sabotaging yourself because you're constantly telling yourself, oh no, they don't like me, they're talking shit behind my back, they're doing this, they're doing that. But are they really? Are they really? And even if they are, right, it's about you being grounded in who you really are. Look at her. She is grounded in herself. Nothing outside is bothering her. No comments, no gossip, no nothing. Nothing is bothering. She knows that there may be people bothering her. She knows that there may be people talking about her behind her back. But she knows her truth, and she knows her intentions. This is very powerful, because when you start being more present, that's where you can work with the energy of intention, right? So when you work with the energy of intention, every time before you do something, ask yourself, what is your intention? So if you're grounded within yourself, and you know your values, and you know what your intentions are, if somebody comes up and they're saying that you're doing something with a different intention, then you will know that they're not telling the truth. Then you will know that they are projecting their own insecurities, or their own sense of judgment, or their own traumas and everything, right? So this is what it's all about. It's about being grounded, and then, yes, live with that intensity, but without stress. Because I'm getting here that a lot of you guys are living with intensity, but there is this fear around you, right? There is this energy around you of like, I want to live intensity, and everybody's against me, so I'm going to fight. And this is causing you stress, because you are causing that stress inside of you. You don't know if those people are actually meaning what you think that they're meaning. If that makes sense. So then you are the one that is allowing your body to feel all those emotions, cortisol, stress, hormones, everything. You're allowing your body to feel all of that. So this is where coming back to oneself comes in. This is where you decrease your levels of stress as well. Cool. All right, Scorpio. Let me see what else. Scorpio. Scorpio. Wow, She-Wolf, unleash the wild within. And don't be afraid to unleash that wild version of you. Because if you, Heart Garden, love and let yourself be loved. Yesterday, I was talking to Virgo about this card, because this card came out in their reading. And this card reminds me of Mary Magdalene. So a lot of you guys maybe could research about Mary Magdalene, or do a prayer, or connect with her archetype. Connecting with the archetype of Lilith, of Cleopatra as well. This would help, because they are strong female figures that lived throughout history and were judged, but still lived a life of intensity, still lived within their wild self. Cool. All right, Scorpio, so that's all for me today. Hope you guys enjoyed this reading, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.